Hi guys, so you cannot believe because we just flew in Bulgaria right now and guess where we are?
We are held at immigration. They held me at immigration because I have a ban from the European Union.
Apparently, okay?
We are officially in Sofia at the airport.
2.5 hours later.
2.5 hours later.
What did they do to you, baby? Tell them.
They detained me because of a 2-day overstay in Vienna. Vienna listed me on the database as a criminal and I am banned in the European Union. And the ban hasn't been lifted. However, I do have a residency in Slovakia, so I don't know what the whole thing, so neither did they. That's why it took 2 hours, but it's clear. And this is the Sofia airport.
Maybe I thought you had party over there in that detention center.
So, okay, I'm gonna detail it for you. So first they took this bag and they stripped it. They strip searched it. They brought everything out. Even to the minimal thing like my hearing aid, they took it out and they took it apart and they put it like this, the battery, everything. Then they took my business cards out and then the lady was like, And she looks at me and she looks at the card and she gives it to the other lady and the lady takes it and she looks at it. She turns it around and then she reads it and she's like, oh, and she starts telling her something. So I was like, oh, okay, they're catching on.
Hi, hello.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday, guys.
So we are in a road trip in
Second day in Bulgaria.
second day in Bulgaria. I have a little brain fog. It's Easter Monday. Ivana rented this little car, and
This little car supposed to cost $6 per day, ended up being like $120.
Priceline, you guys. How much did it end up?
You know what? It's not even Priceline. It was the company here. Remember? Priceline was still fine.
I'm sorry, but if Priceline,
I mean, yes.
If Priceline advertises a car for €6, be careful with that because it ended up being €160 by the time we checked out.
Maybe.
Between the Priceline and the company that they marketed, come on, that company was shady.
That company was absolutely shady.
So it ended up. I mean, if you're Priceline, you should know that you're working with these kinds of individuals, don't you think?
We are here, 1 hour 40 minutes drive. Yes, we park here by the street because it's going to be lots of people up at the monastery.
Plus, we went a little walk because it was about an hour and a half drive. So sitting in the car for a while, and then you're here. Listen to this, like it's so beautiful. The sounds of the birds.
It's a very nice fresh air here, so much needed. Rilsky Monastery. So this Rilsky Monastery belongs to UNESCO and I'm very excited to explore it. Let's go.
Hi guys, so we are at the Rila Monastery in Bulgaria, and this place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you look around, it's a beautiful setting in the mountains. You got a little bit of snow in the backgrounds. This place was actually established by a hermit in the 10th century whose name was Ivan, and he actually never lived here. Another cool fact about this monastery is that it is known for maintaining the rich culture, the rich Bulgarian culture, the food, and the Orthodox Christian religion. Come along.
Hey you guys, we're gonna go up there so we can have a better view from the top on this beautiful monastery. Let's go. Would I recommend this stop on our trip? Absolutely. This monastery is one of the most beautiful places I saw. So it belongs to UNESCO. Usually UNESCO sites are very nice, but definitely if you are in Bulgaria or if you are flying to Sofia, it was very short drive. It's absolutely worth it.
So we are now entering Boyana Church. Boyana Church is a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also very famous because of the frescoes that are going to be found inside. The frescoes are said to have highlighted the start of an artistic movement in Europe. It was also built in 3 stages, this one being the first. Come on in, let's go check it out. To 1332 for.
This is guys how to translate. You put it on Google Translator so we can know what's going on with this language and science. Another 1 hour 45 minutes drive from Sofia to Plovdiv, and we are here, and it has amazing energy, by the way.
Plovdiv is considered or was ranked the most cultural city in the European Union in 2019. And the city is packed. We're actually going to go up that direction to go walk up to some ruins. So we walked into this beautiful Catholic Orthodox, I think that's what it is. We walked into this church and we hung out there for like 20 minutes, charged Ivana's phone, and it was a beautiful blessing there.
It was actually very beautiful.
Very peaceful.
Prayers for Easter. Today is actually the biggest holidays.
Yes, so. So we are now ascended into the old town. Super, super charming place, right, babe?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Completely unexpected. The kind of place that leaves you wanting more, like, oh my gosh, I wish I had more time here. But this little old town is in consideration for UNESCO's heritage site. I believe it was submitted in 2019,
I think.
19? And they're still up for it. Hopefully they make it because it's very, very attractive.
Yeah, I'm
Super
really
cute.
happy. We're gonna stay for a couple hours
Yes.
or so. So we're just exploring. Because you saw us, that's why.
He's old. This city is built like Rome on 7 hills. If you look around, some of them you can still hike up, some of them you can't. And this area that we're standing on is actually the highest part of the hill, and it's old. It's the ruins, and it's a wall fortifying the old town. Day number 2 in Sofia, Bulgaria. We are now at St. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, one of the most oldest cathedrals in the world. It was built to honor Russian soldiers in 1800, 1832, around that area, and it's the most beautiful, considered one of the most beautiful cathedrals based on the mosaics, the glass, the stained glass. Let's go inside and check it out.
This cathedral can hold up to 10,000 people, and if you are curious what is inside, so there is beautiful marble interiors and also lots of beautiful golden plated mosaics.
About a 3-minute walk from St. Alexander Church is St. Nicholas Church. And this one is gold dome inside, and he is considered the miracle worker. This site is a pilgrimage site for miracles. So if you're praying for a miracle, pilgrim here, right underneath.
We are on Vitosha Boulevard right now, and this is the place to be. There is lots of cafe shops here, lots of restaurants, lots of little boutiques, and we are gonna grab some brunch.
Guys, we have a stiff warning. If you are in Sofia and you have a car rental, beware. Beware of the parking situation.
It's so complicated, I never saw this in my life. So they have a few different zones. It's blue zone, green zone, and red zone.
I don't know, I didn't see any red zones, but we have been working with blue zone and red zone.
And everything is written in their language, okay? So sometimes it says you can be there for 4 hours, sometimes it's 1 hour. It's very complicated.
The blue zone, you can only stay there for 2 hours. Then if you don't have a permit, you have to leave the blue zone for 20 minutes before you can park again, meaning you can't keep paying for the parking. You have to move your car physically out of the blue zone into the green zone, and then in the green zone you can stay there for 4 hours. After the 4 hours, you have to move your car out of the green zone and leave to the green zone and go to another zone. Masses of police officers walking around the town, just looking at cars.
Non-stop they are here. Every single street you see, they're giving fines to people everywhere. We told you all day long. Boom.
But the city itself is well worth it. It's so cute. It's so picturesque. Lots of cafe shops, lots of eateries, lots of little shops, and a lot of vintage shopping, like little puestecitos, like little stands with a lot of war memorabilia, like
helmets
and these gas masks that you guys had to practice with, right?
Yes, during the communism when I was growing up, we had to practice. I think it was like once a year. We had to practice putting on the gas mask. Can you imagine?
So this is Rotunda Church. It is categorized by its dome shape, and it's the oldest church in the Greek culture. No.
We're gonna get some pieskavica here. Oh yeah, beginning is gourmet. Čo je to gurmánska? Pieskavica. Chimnizjania. Wow, that was amazing. It's delicious. And also it's never in the world, by the way, just so you know.
Was it worth the wait? Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
We are walking now. It's morning here. The weather's perfect. We're gonna go explore Belgrade and have a little breakfast
It's
first.
such a cool vibe here. It's incredible. I woke up in the morning and I found some small local coffee shop. When I say small, it was literally nothing, just the window and the coffee machine. So I grabbed some double shot espressos and now we are off to explore this city.
Hiro. We are now at the Military Museum in the Kalemegdan Fortress in Belgrade. This museum boasts over 5,000 artifacts, from tanks to missiles from both world wars and including the bombing of Yugoslavia. Check it out. So what you're looking at here is where the head of the church resides. It's right across the street from the actual church. We are now at Saint Saba Church. Saint Saba Church is one of the largest Orthodox churches in the Balkans. It was started construction in 1935 but didn't finish until the year 2000 because of the wars. It is also dedicated to Saint Saba, the patron saint of education and medicine.
Okay, so guys, we are in the front of this building. So the president, his name is Alexander, he's coming in a bit.
And these people are all awaiting his presence. So the park is packed with tent after tent. It's like tent city. And they're all waiting for him in these tents.
Yeah, we were wondering
come to his
what is
presence.
happening, so we went to ask people. But it's like how many? Like 100.
Hundreds, it's tent city.
in the park. It's so good. Last bites of this deliciousness, and just so you know, guys, something like this costs $4, okay? Everything what we eat, and we usually like to eat on the street because we want to try the local food, we pay usually from around $2.50 up till about $6. That's it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right now we are approaching art district. As you can see, this beautiful neighborhood start having lots of graffitis, but we are still about 5 minutes away.
Goodbye, Belgrade. We are on the bus headed to Macedonia.
Yes, and I'm excited because we are visiting Sofia after this and also Ohrid, which is another UNESCO site.
And we had a blast. Oh my God.
Oh, the
did we
Belgrade was
have-
amazing.
And we had a blast. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10.
Absolutely. It's definitely one of the most underestimated cities we ever visited, right?
Totally. Food, sea,
Oh, 10 out of 10 everything.
yeah,
But especially the vibe, right?
total vibe.
I would totally stay for another week.
We didn't want to leave. That's how cool and unexpected it was. So on to Macedonia.
On to the next, and we're definitely going to come back to Balkan soon because we have fewer countries like Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, Montenegro. There is still lots of countries we want to visit.
I hope you guys are enjoying our videos.
Until
Bye.
next. We just arrived in Ohrid, and this is the old town. It's almost 6:30 p.m. by the way. It looks like almost everything is closed.
This is the ancient theater in Ohrid, and it was built in 200 BC. And back in the day, they used to also host gladiator fights, and it's still functioning. Over at the top, you see the fortress, and people still use this. It's in the old town, and it's very mystical. It's so little, look. And then there's a bell here.
It's tiny. The most beautiful thing is that it is not tourist season, so we don't have to make any booking for restaurants or for the hotels or for the car.
So cute, right?
It's amazing.
So this is Church Saint Sofia. It was built in the 11th century, and it was hidden during some type of war. It was hidden to protect it. It was turned into a mosque to protect it, and the frescoes that are inside were covered up in plaster to maintain their vibrancy, but also to protect it during the war. Good morning from Lake Ohrid, one of the oldest lakes on the planet. It's said to be from 1 to 3 million years old. It is home to about 200 species endemic to the area, meaning that they're not found anywhere else in the world. Its old town and its city is double listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Site. The waters that you're looking at now are about 288 meters deep. It is considered to be the Balkans' Jerusalem, with 365 churches, meaning one for every day of the year. Take a look.
Guys, so this is a wrap. This is our last day. In a few hours, we are taking off and we're going back to Slovakia. So what do you think of Ohrid?
Well, Ohrid, I would call it a tourist trap, except for the fact that there is no tourist here. It's just you and I. So
Except these two crazy ones.
yeah, the lake is magical. It's worth the trip if you're just coming to be in the lake. I would wait till it's summer so that you can actually enjoy the activities. But it's like taking a trip back to the 1980s, and for me, that was not very cool. It's a bit dirty and it's
Very rundown.
Very
place.
rundown, yes. Would I recommend it? Only for the experienced traveler that's been everywhere, that you just want to go and explore. I would give it a 3 out of 10.
That's what I want to say.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10, yes.
So,
I like old places, but not old rundown like this, right? It's
Yeah.
just different feel, really.
you just have to take the magic from the lake, and that's all.
I completely fell back in communism like 40, 50 years ago almost, like kind of like when I grew up, when I was around, like right after communism. you
Yeah.
know?
But this week's Balkan adventure, I would rate it a 7 out of 10.
For sure.
Only because it went by so fast, but it was totally an adventure and I loved it. Macedonia, the lake area here, I would do it on the Albanian side. So perhaps we go to Albania next and
Oh,
explore
for
there.
sure. We still have to explore all of these other countries. But I also like more this Albanian side
Yeah.
than Macedonia. Macedonia didn't have much actually. If you are passing by, it's fine. But if you just want to literally make a trip, then make it extremely short.
Or no, or I would consider one of these resorts. Just beware that if you're coming here to be in nature and find quiet solace, there's a lot of reconstruction going on. I think because of the 80s vibe, people are beginning to reconstruct. So there's going to be a lot of construction noises if you're coming here within the next 3 to 5 years. Keep that in mind.
Plus, I never saw so many unfinished houses like here. Did you? Never, right?
Never. That was something we noticed. So we're now headed to the airport and back to our beautiful Slovakia.
And on to next trip, baby.
That's true.
Yes, we just probably repack and we are flying again somewhere. Guys, if you like this video and if you like our travels, don't forget to comment underneath this video which of these travel adventures was your favorite. And also, don't forget to share it with others.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Bye.
Bye.